Feds have pulled the plug on 3 Chinese websites, all linked to dangerous synthetic drugs. And according to investigators, some of those drugs were delivered to Western New York with deadly results. Rachel Kingston has this story all new at 10. Rachel?
If you went to any of these websites now looking for drugs, what you'd find instead is a message from Homeland Security. But there are hundreds more sites like them, and prosecutors say it's an unregulated industry that's exploding, poisoning and even killing Americans.
People are dying, and we have to do something about it.
Federal law enforcement officers on Monday seized 3 Chinese websites, which prosecutors say have been funneling dangerous synthetic drugs into Buffalo, Niagara Falls, and Rochester.
It's basically a literal drug supermarket you can go on, and these websites, and they're open to everybody because it's the internet.
Immigrations and Customs Enforcement learned about the websites from suspected drug dealers it had taken into custody. ICE agents have been making undercover purchases from the sites for almost a year.
We were able to purchase fentanyl, which is obviously the most dangerous substance because that's what people think they're taking when they're taking heroin. And fentanyl will kill you. Methanol, bath salts, ecstasy-like type drugs.
Assistant U.S. Attorney Richard Kaufman says designer drugs from China are believed to have caused at least 3 overdoses in Western New York. Last August, a man and a woman in Hamburg died after taking MT-45. In October, a 17-year-old girl using methadone suffered seizures and went into a coma. She has now recovered.
We strongly believe, and we're trying to verify that fact, that those drugs that were causing these injuries and these deaths came from websites such as these.
More and more, says Kaufman, drug dealers here are turning to Chinese websites for their supplies. The drugs are cheap. It's a safer way for dealers to do business, but the consequences can be lethal for drug users.
The anonymity of the internet is real dangerous. They don't know what they're getting. They think they're getting a product that's going to get them high, but they don't know that it's a product that can kill them.
Many of these narcotics are actually legal in China. Kaufman says China has no agency comparable to the FDA to regulate those substances, nor does the Chinese criminal justice system operate the same way that the United States does. Rachel Kingston, News 4 at 10.